Right, first time back on a golf course in quite a while. First hole par 3. Gonna try and see if I can manage this new swing fork that I've been working on in lockdown, which does add me distance. What advantage does it give? Does it make golf impossible for me? Should we play some holes? 2 balls. 2s and 4s. So Z-Star 2s and 4s. The 2s will be new money, the 4s will be old original swing. In the comments down below. What one's gonna work, what one's gonna be more erratic, which might hit it closer? Down there, let me know. Right, 180 par 3, kick us off. And what's funny with this hole is it's a 6-iron or a 6-iron with both swings. Because with an old money swing, I would say it's a good 6-iron. Let's give it a go. That's old money controlled swing. That's a pretty straight shot. Just up the left actually. Is that wind off the right? Yeah. Always get that wrong when it's on wind off the right. Learned that. Fun, isn't it? All I'm doing on this swing is I'm going to go 10-finger grip because I don't want to be flipping around grips. So first swing was interlock, feet connected. Second swing is going to be 10 fingers because I don't want to be flipping grips, but I'm going to stay connected to the floor, I think. I just don't think a 7-iron is going to get 180. In fact, should we try it? Let's do it for fun. I'm going to hit a really hard 7. Which is really about a 170 carry at the biggest for me. So this isn't the right club. I'm more intrigued to see where this goes in relationship to that like nice 6. I've hit that really good, and it is straighter, believe it or not. Oh god. Let's show you that. Wowzers. So this is the soft 6, and you can see it's not landed in the bunker. It's landed just on the fringe here, and it is pin high. Now my 7, now this one will be brought out of here because the bunkers are actually out of play. Soft or hard 7. Hard 7. There's my bag, look, pin high. That's a club longer. And the mistake I'm making now I've got out here, I can feel it's always the same, so it's down and off the right. I mean, I could have hit an 8 in there because this has landed, look, that's where it's landed. That is amazing. Chipping practice doing something, not as close as I'd want them, but 2 chances of par. I'm not going to putt out. I want to keep this moving, and I want to use proximity to the hole because the putting puts on its own skill to it, which I think sometimes in these videos where it can help make you understand and us all understand what works best, it also clouds it a little bit. So I would call them pretty even at the moment, but my chances of hitting a 7 or certainly an 8 closer than a 6, well, it's higher, isn't it? It's greater. Again, old swing to start. I want to hit it about 200 yards. It's into uphill because it's a little fiddly hole, this one. It's not, you can't hit a driver. So hit the same club. Old swing kicks off, feet connected to the ground, 10-finger interlock grip. Like my normal straight pat, and that's as straight and as patted as I've ever straight and patted a shot. Now this will be interesting because I'm now going to 10-finger, use my feet in the ground, so left foot up, really push or watch my left foot kind of jump and move. And this might be too much club now, so if it is and it's online, I might bring it back into play to make it fairer. Yeah, I think that's perfect. A little toey, but perfect for, oh, is it up the right a little actually? Again, we'll get up there and show the difference in distance. Oh my god, what have I been doing all my life? So there's my jump hybrid up there, and this is my normal hybrid. 156 from this one, 133 from that one. 23 yards, is it not? That's 2 clubs closer. Right, 153 interlock grip, feet connected, 8-iron up the hill. Into off the left wind, so again this is 8-iron, maybe there to slightly short. And that's straight at it, it's all on if I've hit enough club. Wind's just moving it a little now. Yeah, that looks short. Common, classic me. I'm going to bang a wedge on 33. And that is really above my normal play would be a soft 9 here. Which obviously, remember, is still an option. I could still play that. I just want to play with these feelings. push that. Wind's got it a little. I mean, that's very wild for a wedge for me. Up to the right, I'll show you that. I'm just going to hit now, just out of fun. A soft connected 9, but with 10 fingers grip, just for my own. That's still very much a play. So this is the wedge. Nowhere near the hole, so disappointed. Kind of middle of the green area and off to the right. There's the little 9, which was definitely the better play. And that would be the best shot. So on a range, that shot there was straight down the nose. So again, the 8-iron there would have been definitely on a range practice session. You would call that a really good shot if you don't see the short and long dispersion. At the moment, there's loads to learn, but it feels like the smash swing is showing some advantages, isn't it? Right, par 5, this is where we want to see a bigger difference. So interlock, feet connected, normal nice golf swing. Is into the wind. Easily can reach into if I hit the right line. Now I've hit that perfect. So straight, well, safe. You know, swing's all connected and lovely, and that's like the perfect line. Can I smash? 10 finger push. Really start as well now to feel the difference in my shoes. I've made the common juvenile error. It's dewy. I've got shoes on that are for dry weather, because it is dry, but obviously in the UK we get dew in the morning. So everywhere does, but we got dew here this morning. And I feel like I could have my other shoes on. Right, this will be fun if we can get an equivalent. Oh yeah, they are literally on the exact same line. Out of the two, which one looks better? Which one makes you watch me and not know me on the first tee and thinks I'm like a proper golfer? And which one makes you look at me on the first tee, you don't know who I am, thinking, what on earth is that person doing? Go on down there in that comment section. Here's the 4, so the safe swing, and there's the smash. So I'll be honest with you, let's just step it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see there the 2, both on the fairway. 10 yards is big. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if I'm disappointed or not with that. I kind of wanted it to be further. Right, 196, so I'm going to hit 22, my rinky-dink safe swing. And then obviously 186. Wind is straight off the left. So this is what's interesting, isn't it? What's this? This is a 22. Isn't that nice? Just kick right a little. Just kick right. Green high, just a little up the left. So now with my 10 finger push jump, this is a 6-iron. It's only 1 club difference, but it's 10 yards closer. Stay up the left a little. Just stay up the left a little. Anyway, let's get up there and show you those. That's crazy. So this one, the 6-iron, I literally went straight at the flag. My 22 hybrid, you might not see, it's basically over here, just pin eye up the left. It's further away, and I was trying to run it up the left. I was not ever looking at the pin. I was basically aiming at that bunker and hoping it just moved off it, which it didn't. Actually just kind of kicked left of it. This one, I was able to like go straight at it, which now makes me double as close. I mean, half the distance away basically from where the hybrid is to this one. Chances of up and down now massively increased. The chances of me getting up and down from any of these, well, that's always slim, isn't it? Sit. The advantage of this one is I was chipping uphill, that one I was chipping downhill. Again, I'm now 3 times closer with this one, not close enough. And I guess that's where lays some of the problem. If I'm trying to come down from a slope, it's very easy to leave it up there. If I'm just going straight at the flag, 'cause I've got that option now. Well, on this instance, I'm rewarded because I've missed high to low. But, you know, smashing a big club like that, generally I'm going to leave it out to the right. So on that situation, it actually kind of, if I knew my miss a bit better, it would have a massive effect as well, wouldn't it? Definite advantages there. Right, this par 4 could generally play quite long, but if you can get one kind of shaping down the left, you can really take something off it. 2 drives. Let's see if the advantage is still there, or if the miss hit's going to play its part. Right, this one's funny. I'm 156 out downwind in the rough. I'm going to hit a wedge hard. This is my smash ball. Let's just say I got this one a bit wrong. So I'm now relying on bounce, luck, hope. Oh, I'll sit down. Just slip left there, just caught the left side. A struggle. Watch this. This is a funny, come on, this is a funny one. My pat's down here, number 4. And this is inside 100 yards, I think. This is 82 yards. So this is a combination of the perfect delivery with less speed compared to an awful delivery. So face was open to a path and more lofted, high right, and it went into the wind. The wind was down off the right. This was like a high toe, low spin, bit of draw with a wind, caught the slope of the fairway where that one's landing and stopping. So you can see the perfect delivery is still something you don't want to give up. Can you do both? On this instance, absolutely not. On the par 5 prior, where the deliveries were similar but at different speeds, you saw it made a difference, but only 10 yards. What's this? This is like 70 yards difference now, so you could argue the smash is maybe losing now, is it? Little 58 trying to just bounce it because it's on a real downslope, and that's a pretty decent shot. No competition on that one, is it? So this has been a noticeable difference, isn't it? There's my wedge smash from the rough and there's my one from the fairway ball. Undoubtedly a better opportunity of par stroke birdie with just hitting fairway for this instance. It goes back and forth, doesn't it? Narrow, definitely safer swing here, feels like an option, but arguably a little bit reachable downwind as well. So let's see what we get out of these two. Again, that's just a really good delivery. Just stay a little bit up the left. But there's no doubt my delivery swinging that way, as you've seen for anyone who's watched me for as long as I've been playing in front of you guys and girls, is reliable. A few extra yards, is it worth giving that up? And the last hole, to be honest with you, hitting the driver hit kind of petrifies me a bit. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe I need to deal with that fear. I mean, there's a massive difference between those two. This will be funny the other way now, unless that catches the rough, because that's a bomb. Right, this is the 4 to that flag. Decent drive. Up level with that bunker. I don't know if you're seeing that there. There is the 2 ball. That's the smash ball. Again, that's like 15-20 yards difference. Now, both tiny little pitches though, so is there really much of an advantage? Maybe not. That one with the right bounces. So this one, the one up the left, is landing on the flat and staying up on the flat. This one down on the right, because the fairway all slopes towards me, I reckon it's getting an extra 5-7 yards of roll, because I'm landing on more of a downslope. But again, we're just having to test so much more to see if that really plays out. Oh, should we have a go at this 60 degrees just for fun? 64 degrees, sorry, 64 degrees both shots. Hopefully not the club. but why not? Get up, get up. Oh, this needs to throw it a fraction further, not bad though. So where the advantage doesn't have to play out, it has on that occasion. It quite easily could not, I understand that. But it's 3 times closer. Really am stuck between the two as we stand at the moment. Come on everyone, let's keep doing the pitch marks. Last hole then, pat swing to start. I mean, it's a battle between delivery and speed with delivery, isn't it? That's the obvious truth here. Like, that's just middle strike, relatively easy and repeatable. And obviously on this course, a decent distance. It's actually not middle strike because I've gone through the fairway a little bit. But that was just a really good hit and delivered numbers with no particular effort to put masses of speed in. Just going at my friendly speed. So that's a very different hit. Just leave it wind, it's just drifting up the right. I mean, it's good, but I want it to hit the fairway. Might just catch the right side. Very different speed. What difference does it make? Doesn't feel hard to do this second swing. It actually feels quite nice. I think I might need to get a bit stronger for it to make actually much of a difference, maybe. Off the left. So pin high, this is smash ball jump ball. That is the one out the rough. Really the difference between those two, it's more to do with fairway to rough, and one happened to go through the fairway, which was even the shorter hit, and the slightly longer hit was with 9 yards or whatever it was. Not massive. Happened to hit the fairway, which gave me that little bit more control on its stopping power. Golf's hard, isn't it? It's small amounts, and if they make a difference or not, maybe comments down below. Yeah, you've got to work really hard, haven't you, to get tiny improvements, and I think that's where the mental challenge, physical challenge is with this game. Should we see actually what the difference was in strokes gained, in stats? Let's go and check them out. Let's take a look at the strokes gained from the old swing to the new swing. So with the old swing, my driver gains 0.3 against the Tour Pro, so that's off the tee. The new swing gains 1.2 against the Tour Pro off the tee. So there are gains off the tee. There's definitely advantages in me trying to hit it as straight as I can, but that bit further as the strokes gain takes on that very small data set. Understand you need more data for it to really play out. Then in turn, I lose to a Tour Pro on approach play, minus 2.2. So I'm losing to a Tour Pro on my approaches to the green. Now with the old swing, I'm losing 2.3. So I'm gaining that little bit more off the tee. I'm not capitalizing obviously enough on that from these stats, but then I am making the tiniest gain on old to new swing on the approach play. Then the short shots, I'm gaining 1.8 when I do the new swing, and then in the old swing, I'm gaining against Tour Pro 0.7. It's tiny, it's a tiny data set. There's also some complications with the data here as well, because 2 of the old swings hit the rough, but there was no real issue with them hitting the rough. Like, I could stop the ball, had green. At that point, there wasn't really an issue. So possibly the approach play is slightly out of sync because it's saying, look, you're out from the rough and you're hitting it to quite a good distance. But again, this is where we need loads more stats, loads more data, which I'll keep trying to collect, because for me, from the initial tests, there are struggles. There's going to be big struggles. I do think my driver's going to see gains and losses and could average out almost the same, arguably, and possibly be more wild. Again, I'm going to test and find that out. I do feel the irons is where the biggest advantage is going to come, because I am seeing 5, 7, 10, 15 yards extra distance, depending on what I want to do with that iron, over my old swing. I'm seeing a slight difference in strike as well, a little bit centered, a bit more centered from the new swing to the old. And I think if you could, like, it's that sweet spot, isn't it? It'll be those days where I gain 10 yards with my tee shots while hitting the fairway and not losing it off the planet, then gain another 10 yards with an approach shot. That's 20 yards difference, which could have massive effects. But I understand there's going to be plenty of occasions where the driver's wild and loses, so it's short and not very long. That's what I'm worried about and where the experiment needs to continue. Initial first test, really promising. What do you think? Comments down below, let me know. As always, loads more golf to come. Matt coming back as well soon as well, so we'll do some testing with him and show him my new impressive speed. Will I be longer than the coach? What do you reckon? Again, down there. Thanks for watching. Speak to you all soon.